G'day, it's Taro here from Sunland Caravans, and today we're going to have a look at a 21'6" Phoenix. This is a 2022 edition. It has got a few add-ons on, so I'm going to point those out to you as we go along. First, we'll start at the very front of the van. So this van has actually got a 4-ton ATM, and I can tell that pretty easily by these yellow rated chains here and the DA45 hitch on there. We can go anywhere from 3.5 to 4.5 ton ATMs on these vans, but these guys have chosen to go with a 4-ton ATM. But electric jockey leg, electric jockey leg, which is standard. Manual jockey leg is standard. We've got our standard toolbox, which gives you your 2 gas bottles in the middle, a generator slide on the off side, and additional storage on this side. But we'll go down this side of the van and have a look. So, tunnel boot. This one, you'll notice this one has a different size door to a lot of the other ones we've got. This has got a Coast 2 door, so it's a wider door, but lower. That allows us to fit a Dometic external kitchen, which is exactly what these guys have got. So this is the smaller of the 2 Dometic kitchens available. Gives you 3 gas burners and your sink, which will have a tap, and that will be plumbed in. We'll plumb hot and cold water to that and give you a gas bayonet to go with that as well. When we fit an external kitchen or an external barbecue, we'll often fit this light up here so you can use the cooking at night time. We do that in lieu of the standard tunnel boot light. If you don't have a barbecue or a slide out kitchen, we'll put a tunnel boot light, but in this case, it's put up there. All right, as we go down the side of the van, you'll see an external table, which is standard. We've got our 2 hatches here on the side. The first one here will be for our airbag suspension. So the Phoenix Caravan comes with Cruisemaster XT Auto airbags. That's exactly what we've got here. We've got a line out for air there as well, and all their controls. We've got an external entertainment hatch here, which is for your TV. So you can just lift your TV from the inside and put it on the outside. 240 power, 12 volt power, and all the antenna and jacks there as well. Another external table, and then we'll come down to the back of the van. So we've got another gas bayonet here in case you want to run a barbecue down this end of the van instead, up the front. A gas heater, and in this case we've actually got 3 hatches across the back here, so I'll show you why that is. First one is our normal one here. We've got our Gerard instant gas hot water system. We've got our 2 water pumps for our 2 separated water tanks, one dedicated for drinking, which comes with a filter. We've got a red water valve there, which these valves will operate that. We give you instructions on how to use that properly too, and that's there to save you some water when you're free camping. These guys have actually put an additional water tank in there as well, but I'll show you that later. Here in the center, we have an unusual door here. Now, the reason we put this door in here is this wash machine is a front loader wash machine, and we needed access to get to the taps and the plumbing. So by putting this hatch in here, that makes it a lot easier. If you ever need to remove this washing machine too, we need to unscrew it from the bottom there, so it just gives us a little bit more access. Makes sense to put another hatch in there. Power. Now these guys have upgraded their power. So the standard power on a Phoenix Caravan is two 225 amp hour lithium batteries, a Victron 3000 watt inverter and charger, and 4 180 watt solar panels. These guys have decided to upgrade that a touch, and they've gone for a 3rd battery. So we've got 1, 2, 3 225 amp hour lithium batteries. We've got the brains of the battery there. So this in here we've got our solar regulators, we've got our DC and our DC to DC charger and other components needed to run that system. And we've got our Victron Multipass 3000 watt inverter and 240 charger built in there. On top of that, solar panels. So the standard I said was 4 180s. These guys have actually gone with 6 180 watt solar panels on the roof. So a huge amount of solar. That does come at a cost, and that cost is they haven't got as many hatches in the roof, and we've had to move things around a little bit to make it fit, but 6 of them up there, which is pretty awesome. On the back of the van, you'll see they've got a rear camera as well as a Nava work light, which has got one of these on the front as well. This gives you a whole heap of extra light here at the back of the van if you need to be doing stuff here at night time. Let's have a look inside. Okay, so now we're inside the van. Down the bed end here, this is pretty standard. I can't see too many things that they've done here that are different to the norm. We've got our gas heater, we've got our LED reading lights, we've got our stylish cupboard doors and robes. They've got a shelf and then some hanging space there. They have gone with Evo Stone benchtop, which we've also put here as their bedside tables as well, which is really nice. I really like that one. Yeah, so I think all that works well. Here's some of the changes though. So this has got a cafe dinette, but being a 21'6", you would normally get a floor to ceiling pantry here between the back of the seat and the fridge, but these guys have optioned that out, which has allowed for a lot more space here, and this is really quite decent size actually. I think this is pretty awesome. All right, and then we have a look around here on the bench. This is the 22 kitchen galley, but it's a custom version of the 2022 kitchen galley. You'll see that there's no cooking there whatsoever, but they've got all these drawers and all this extra storage. What I did notice though, is they're going to be using a portable induction cooktop, and that's what this big drawer here is for. So you see that, that's quite decent size. Beauty of that is you can take that outside and use that outside as well, so you don't have to cook inside with that. Got a 32-inch LED TV. This has also got the automatic satellite dish on the roof, which is a standard equipment in this model. Did I say I love that benchtop? I really do. That's my favourite, I think, out of all of them. We've got with the black tapware, very much the same as the chrome ones we use. In fact, they are, except for black. So we've got our drinking water, and we've got our mains water there as well. Got a little lighter underneath here. That is standard if you haven't noticed that before. A microwave, a stereo controls up at the top here, and some other lights and their speakers for outside as well. Now they've made a couple of changes here in the bathroom or in the ensuite, so let's have a look at this. Most noticeable one for me, because I see a lot of our vans, is the absence of a window and a hatch. Now for whatever reasons these people didn't want a window in here, and that's okay. In this case they couldn't have a hatch here because we've got those 6 solar panels on the roof. So there's, like I said before, there is always a trade-off when you change something. But that's okay. We've got in here, we've got our recessed tail rail with lights and other controls here, because we don't have that table pod in this version. We've put all the controls up here, which will give you your hot water, your battery, and water tank gauges. Sinks, custom sink. Well, customer supplied sink actually is probably a better way of saying that. White and black. I guess that's going to come down to personal taste. I actually quite like it. It definitely goes nicely with that black tap there. Still allows us to do a small drawer underneath it and the other 2 bigger drawers below that. Because they've got a front load washing machine, we don't have that lid here, and I do like the look of this smooth Evo Stone bench top in the ensuite. We open it up, we've got our front washing machine, 4 kilo Kamiq washing machine. Other than that, I think everything else in here is pretty standard, except they've gone with different colours, which is nice to see the graphite instead of the standard white ensuite. The shower's pretty much standard. I think we've pretty much covered that. Okay, so that's the 2022 21'6" Phoenix. If you like the look of this van and you want to see one up close and personal, you can come and visit us here at Sunland Caravans in Caboolture. You will need to make an appointment with us though, because we do get extremely busy. The best way to make an appointment would be to go to sunlandscaravans.com.au and click that Make an Appointment tab, and that'll give you a range of dates and times that are available, and then you book yourself in and send us a message, and then we'll know when to expect you. If you like our videos and you want to see some more of our videos, please like and subscribe to our page. If there's some information you'd like to know about our videos that we haven't currently posted, please put some comments in the comments section, and I'll be sure to read those and see if we can update that for you. Otherwise, have a great day.